For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Rui Hachimura out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the 1. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis,
Kevin?
the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the 5 down low.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Here's Neto to the inside. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside, Beal. They get it back.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
LeBron outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Shoots from the elbow. Here's Avdia. And the rejection by James. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Avdia with it, working on James. Shot clock at 6. Beal, that's for 2. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Here's Neto. Pass to Beal. Back to Neto. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Hachimura. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Inside. And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Beal, the pass to Neto. Back to Beal. Over Gasol. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Shoots a fader, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Here's Neto, and Davis sends it back. To the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Wizards trail by 8. Neto, the pass to Lopez. Caldwell Pope against Beal. Neto kicks to Avdia. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle, here's LeBron.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
Beal against Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Schroeder, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Avdia can't hit. Lakers leading by 9. Pulls up on the wing, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by James. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Neto. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Schroeder. The Wizards with another miss. Lakers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Good. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Down low, here's Avdia.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And James throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Neto, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Raul Neto. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. There's the pass to Harrell. Shoots over Wagner. Another shot.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's Smith after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Bertans with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Beal. Rebound the Lakers.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And all the skill used on that crossover, might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Now here's Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Smith. Now here's Wagner. Dishes it to Beal. Shoots the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Washington.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, James. Washington making some changes. Bonga's checked in, and Troy Brown subbed in for Beal. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 15-point game. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Bonga, and the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith, good, nice job down low.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Caruso. Smith with the defensive effort.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Lays it up off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Caruso. Pass to Harrell. It's blocked.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Brown dishes to Smith. The pass to Bonga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 11. Caruso looking for an opening.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Smith the pass to Bertens. Here's Smith. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Over Harrell. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Wizards trail by 11. Brown kicks to Smith. Passes to Wagner. The Wizards working the ball around now.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Harrell. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Bonga. He has 6. Here's Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now just a 5-point Laker lead. to the inside. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Here's Caruso. They've got Morris. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Out to Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Now, here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Smith. And Los Angeles guys shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Horton Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Robin Lopez is checked in for Mo Wagner. And Raul Neto's subbed in for Ish Smith. Lakers leading by 8. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Brown outside. Back to Neto. Shot clock at 5. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Morris trying to free himself up. No good from Gasol.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. They get a hand on it. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Kuzma in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And there's the pass to Hachimura. Back to Neto. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Horton Tucker. And he converts the layup. Horton Tucker's got his second basket of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brown against Kuzma. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Diaz checked in for Washington. Beal comes in for Troy Brown. Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From past the arc, Beal can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
To the middle, here's Schroeder. Misses the layup. Wizards trail by 12. Neto, the pass to Beal. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now James, 13 points in the game. Outside for Gasol. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That doesn't go either for Beal. Los Angeles leading by 10. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
James finds Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Now here is Hachimura. Back to Neto. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. Hachimura's got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Inside. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Neto. Fast break, the Lakers. LeBron with the ball. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Now here's Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously. especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Free throw good, Beal. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's James, and the shot goes down. LeBron's got 17 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Neto. Now Bertans. He kicks it to Avdia. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Ish Smith comes in for Raul Neto. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
To the paint, here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Smith against Schroeder. To the middle, here's Beal. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
Harrell, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beal against Davis. The shot by Beal, no good. Lets a floater go. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Down low, Wagner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now the pass to Beal. And here is Bertans. Makes it off the glass.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Los Angeles leading by 10. James left side. Drains the 19-footer. James has got 19 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Beal. Wizards passing it around. The shot's good from Smith.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
James looking it over. Rebounded by the Wizards. 1:39 left in the second quarter. Inside, Avdia off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
To the inside. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from LeBron.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace the scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Now, here's Bertans. Here's Beal. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
That's good from Wagner. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Washington. Troy Brown's checked in for Avdia. Good on both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Caruso. The kick out to LeBron. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Smith.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points. You knew when the Lakers landed Davis's team would be a force. Shaq, is this Davis's team now, or is it still LeBron?
I don't believe you asked me that question, Ernie. Listen.
Well, then let me ask it to Kenny. Is this Davis's team now, or is it LeBron?
Well, it's LeBron's team. But Davis is still probably, at times, the most talented player on the floor, but he's never the best player on the floor when he plays.
Same thing Kenny said.
Thank you, Shaq.
Sorry I asked. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. We've got Robin Lopez, Avdia out there with Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the point. For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Wizards trail by 14. Neto, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Avdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Avdia. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol. This is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career. But this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
Indoors with Gasol, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
That free throw, no good.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, it makes it look easy. Lopez barely has to jump to throw it down.
Here's LeBron, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Washington called for the foul. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Wizards trail by 13. Neto, the pass to Beal. Shoots it up. A second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Both good from the line that time. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Caldwell Pope against Beal. Looking to end his cold spell.
Boy, you try to avoid this if you're the defender because you give Bradley Beal an opportunity to create an easy shot. Look out.
Here's Schroeder. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Wizards trail by 9. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lakers on D. 17 points was their biggest margin. Davis with the double team. Inside, Avdia, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got 10.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
And here is James. He's got 20. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Now, here's Avdia. 10 points for him. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Davis. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Morris is checked in for Marc Gasol. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Beal. The shot from the low post is good. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. And it's all evened up. Hachimura's got 13 points.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
The Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Beal from long range, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And so it's Washington with it. Wizards leading by 3. Passes it to Bonga, to the paint, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Totally understandable why so many are so high on Rui Hachimura. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Now here's Kuzma. 9 points in the game so far.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
That one falls. Neto's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter. Don't you just love that mindset there? Stay one step ahead of the defense the whole time. Great approach.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Here's Neto. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Bonga, the pass to Neto. The dish to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got his third basket of the night.
You know, so easy to admire the way he works at close range. Lopez showing that nice, soft touch.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Washington leading now by 5. Here's Neto. Second shot opportunity. And it's Lopez laying it in.
Timeout.
Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mo Wagner comes in for Robin Lopez. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto. And finished off by Beal.
Yeah, it matters not. Half court or in transition, Bradley Beal always a threat.
Lakers trail by 9. Schroeder with the ball. Now Beal defending. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. Harrell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hachimura, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, the defense collapses on Rui's drive, but he smartly leans into it and refuses to back away from the shot opportunity.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, this guy born and raised in Japan, and it's so nice to see Rui Hachimura join the growing list of international players. The NBA is truly a global game.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers trail by 9. The drive by Schroeder. Up and in on the layup. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
There's Beal with the 3. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bounce pass, Harrell. Here's Caruso. Not going to go that time. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Smith finds Wagner. Good on the bucket. Wagner's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Defense trying to get physical with Mo Wagner, and he says, I'll power right through that contest. That is nicely done.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Schroeder dishes to Harrell. Back to Schroeder. Here's Caruso. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Wizards leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Rebound by Harrell. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. It's stolen by Hachimura. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. And Washington making a change here. Rounds checked in. The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Schroeder against Beal. Now here's Harrell. Not a lot of room. Count that one. Harrell's got 10.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
So it's Washington now. They have a 9-point lead. Beal from long range, but they recover it. Wagner passes to Smith. Second chance shot, and there it is for him. He's got 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the Lakers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Marc Gasol's checked in for Morris. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smith, no luck. Lakers trail by 10. Harrell, the pass to Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Caruso. Pass to Harrell. Clock at 6. The shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter. Wizards leading by 8. Smith outside. Down low. It's tipped. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
No good from LeBron. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside for Gasol. And stolen by Wagner. Now here's LeBron. 23 points in the game.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
Smith with it. 12 points for him. Outside, Beal. And again, Washington, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Here's James, and he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got 27 points.
Well, LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Brown. 14 points for Smith.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to LeBron. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. James has got 10 points in just the second half. Now Smith. He's got 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Avdia's checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Avdia. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And finished off by Avdia.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And James gets it to go.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both. James outside with 4 seconds on the clock.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Misses. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here. Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from James.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Round the pass to Wagner. Here's Avdia, and finished off by Avdia.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here is Smith. Avdia with it. He's picked up by LeBron, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. For the Wizards, Bonga's checked in, and Raul Neto subbed in for Brown. To the middle, here's Bonga. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Ish Smith. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The pass to Bonga. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Washington lead. Stolen by Avdia. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the Lakers turn it over again. Here's Beal. Pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Beal's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Beal. Tries it from the top of the key. It's good. Beal's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
We know this. Bradley Beal is an elite scorer who will take advantage of every opportunity. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Here's Neto. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gasol. Lakers passing it around. Davis kicks to Gasol. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Wizards. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Avdia. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
The Wizards with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Avdia. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 39.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Wizards. Hachimura's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. James finds Gasol. Right side Davis. Schroeder outside. Caldwell Pope passes to James. The Lakers rebound. It's tipped. Here's Neto inside. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
He gets that one. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Washington leading now by 15. Passes to Neto. And here's Avdia. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. And it's James missing. Washington shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Beal from long range. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Count it, good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Lopez, no up. Lakers trail by 15. Caldwell Pope left side. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bradley Beal.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. You love to watch this guy work.
So it's the Wizards now. 15-point game. Here's Neto, defended by Gasol. Shot from 12. Great positioning on the putback.
Right place, right time. Go ahead, Robin. We see you doing work.
LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Beal from long range sinks the triple. Beal's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Washington.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Neto, and he uses the glass on the layup.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Kept alive. Schroeder outside. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Neto, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Wizards, good for 2. And here's Schroeder. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. And here's James outside. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Neto. Pass to Hachimura. Beal with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league.
Washington leading now by 22, and stolen by James. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Neto. Washington's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To the paint, here's Beal, banked in off the glass. And that's now 35 points for Bradley Beal.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got great vertical.
Caldwell Pope finds Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Washington.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And stolen by James. On the wing, James. LeBron is doubled. The pass to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Neto.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Bradley Beal.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Avdia. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That way.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Here is Cook. Gasol kicks to Cook. Back to Gasol. Shoots over Wagner. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist from Cook.
A great pursuit of the basketball from Marc Gasol. One thing we know is he will rebound out of his area.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Washington with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the inside, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now, here is Smith. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.